Hello and welcome to this episode of BeamNG Drive. Today we are back at it again with another new career mode. Now it's been a little while, but we are so back. Done some work trying to do some restructuring for my scheduling, and I am super excited to start pumping out videos a little more frequently now. Now it's been a little while, and I figured with all the new updates, it'd probably be best to just start over and start a new career mode. Now, we do have the Italy expansion, but we're going to start off here in West Coast and try and get some money up before we try to head to Italy. And I am excited to see what we have for our first car. Now, we've only got 10 grand, so I'm not expecting to get a whole lot. I would like to get something that's pretty usable, something that's, wow, there is nothing at Trusted. Okay, looks like we might be going with Joe's Junk. I'm thinking I want to start with this, and then maybe we could do some track stuff. Alright, here is our lovely new car. This thing has seen better days for sure. But everybody swears by the BX, and in all honesty, oh my gosh, it's automatic. Oh, it just got so much worse. We're absolutely fixing that as soon as we get back to the garage. Anyway, this thing looks like it has no rear suspension. Man, I already messed this thing up good, and oh my gosh. I wanted to go to the track and see what it could do, but this is pretty brutal, not gonna lie. You know what, we're just gonna go for it. Oh, no ABS. I have a feeling we're going to end up off track very quickly.
That's called foreshadowing.
This thing is so bad. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to upgrade it a little bit. I mean, we don't have a ton of money to play with, but come on. Can't you see I'm having a bad enough day? Look at what I have to drive. Come on. You don't have to hit me. This thing is so bad, though. I cannot wait to upgrade it. But I think we, okay. We definitely need to get a baseline and see how bad the lap times are. Now for this, for testing out, I think I'm just going to do a quick drag run and then a quick short course run on the racetrack. Now this thing will primarily be for racetrack use, not drag use, but drag strips are always a good bet for getting a baseline for your performance on your car, so figure why not? We're already here. It'll be fine. Get a little bit of money back from running from the cops here. Hopefully pay for the repairs that I already have to do. Now this thing luckily can hold itself when you are trying to brake boost it off the line. Or brake torque it, I guess. This thing isn't turboed, so... Man, this thing's slow. Oh my gosh. I'm thinking probably a 15 second? 16 maybe? 16-1. Dang, called it. That is not quick by any stretch of the imagination for this car. Alright, we made it to the track, and we are going to run the short course and see what this thing can do. I'm not super hopeful. The suspension is quite bad in the rear. I am just pogoing all over the place. But, I do at least want to get a baseline for what this car can do before we throw some upgrades at it. This thing is painfully slow though, oh my gosh. Oh, and there's no grip. Okay. The suspension is so bad. Aw, man, of course I messed up the one fender we did have. It's alright. This car needs a lot of work anyways. I think the biggest problem I'm having is it's very unpredictable. No, I'm not the best driver. I will never claim to be a race car driver. But this thing is so weird. It's like super understeery, and then it'll just oversteer out of nowhere. And then when you try to slow down, there's just not enough tire to actually slow you down. So I'm used to pretty dialed cars normally before I take them on the track, so this is definitely eye-opening for sure. Oh, nope, we're gonna smack the wall. Alright, it wasn't too bad, but at least we didn't mess up our alignment that time. Alright, we ran a 154 and got $2,000. That should mostly cover the repairs for this, I think. This car shouldn't be crazy to repair, but I think we'll get a better time this time. I'm gonna try my best to not put it in any more walls. Try and drive it a little smarter, maybe.
How about new?
Oh, I say that and then lose it. Yep, that's fine. Everything's fine. Even with it set up as bad as it is, though, I mean, I can see why everybody normally defaults to a BX for their race cars, because this is not as terrible as I thought it would be. We do have a hot lap multiplier going on, so we should start to make some more money if we can spend some more time out here. Oh man, we're going way faster this lap. Let's see, what do we get? 141, $1,200. Not terrible. Okay, so we got a 141 and a 16-second drag pass. Got a little bit of money. Let's see, what do we got? Up to 12 grand. Nice. We got more than what we started with already. Now I do have to repair the car. That will take some money out of the budget. Oh, speaking of, just add a little more bumper damage here. Oh, and that. Yep, that's ideal.
Alrighty then.
You know what? We're just gonna tow to the garage before I ruin it. Alright, we made it back. Let's see what the damages are. That seems really cheap. And we already have a voucher. Nice. Apparently had to replace the roof. That's fun. Oh, it looks like the whole shell of the car got replaced. Alright, now let's make this thing less terrible. Alright, we've basically spent every dollar we had on this thing, and now we do have two functional and matching headlights, so that's cool. I got a taillight, I got the rear quarter glass, and what else did we get? We got a manual transmission now, we've got race suspension and brakes front and rear, race tires front and rear, some nice matching tires, or nice matching wheels I should say, and I think that's mostly it. There might have been some other stuff, but we are going to just go ahead and go straight back to the track and see what we can do. Oh, I did upgrade the turbo. It is a factory block though, so I am going to have to be careful with that, but I'm always known to be careful. I'm sure it'll be fine. I can't think of a single thing that can go wrong. It'll be great. This thing is going to be an absolute weapon. Now, I know our standing lap was a 154. I may have forgotten what the flying lap was, but I do know that we ran a 16 on the drag strip. So we're going to try and see what we can do now. Now, again, this is not set up as a drag car. This is set up as a track car. Now, I did get rid of the rear wing. I honestly just don't like the way that it looks on the BX coupes, or the hatch really, but alright, now we are going to wait for the police to get off our case here and run this thing down the strip. Evaded the police, now we get to see what this thing is made of. Oh man, I completely missed third gear. And fourth? Jeez. That was brutal, and I still went a second faster, even with all of that. We'll give that another shot. This car deserves better. Alright, realized I had my shifter on the wrong setting. That would explain why I misshifted so bad. We're gonna give this another shot here. $13.0, not bad, not bad. I don't know how much power we're making on this. I forgot to put the power to weight UI app back up, but we're definitely not making a whole lot of power. It's a factory block with a poorly tuned ECU and a stage 1 turbo, so I know there's a lot of room on the table. These cars can make some pretty crazy power. I am messing all that up. Hopefully that's not foreshadowing for how the hot lap is gonna go. It'll be fine. We're good. We got this. It'll be great. Alright, here we go. This should be fun. The 154 to beat. Definitely got way more grip. Oh my gosh. It's like it's a completely different car. This is crazy. Oh. That was nice rotation there. I thought I was going to mess it up, but it actually handled it really well. Oh, I forgot to shift. Okay, oh, not ideal. And we are back. Alright, so we are going to run the short course again, hopefully beating the 154 time we set. I mean, we almost beat it with coming to a complete dead stop on that last run. So I'm hoping we should be good on this one. Oh my gosh, we are going so much faster. We just ran a 135. Oh my gosh. Got $2,900 for it. A few more of those and we'll be good to buy a new car here pretty soon. Or just turn this thing into an absolute weapon. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do yet. We're going to do it one more time from a dead stop just to see what it can really do without me looping it, hopefully. I do need to fix this car's rev limiter. It's set way too high at the moment, but just trying to remember when to shift, and it should be all good. There we go. Remember to actually downshift that time. Turn in. We do have a little bit of understeer, but luckily this car is a lot more predictable now, so I can modulate it with throttle. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. Oh, too much throttle again. There we go. I didn't loop it this time though. A little bit too much correction there, but luckily we caught it. All good. I am overdriving this car a little bit. I should dial it back a little bit and I'll probably go faster, but it's just so much fun. Oh, not good. Oh, not good. Really not good. Ah. Okay, at least we didn't damage it. We're good. My wheel is not happy with the lack of power steering though. I should definitely go back and get power steering at some point. I think I'm going to keep it without ABS though, because most of the events in the RLS Discord are run no ABS, so I probably should just get good and learn how to drive without it. But I do want to get the power steering though, so my wheel isn't trying to murder me at every turn. Alright, here we go. We have a target time of 1 minute 40. And I haven't beaten that yet, apparently. Alright, let's go. See what we can do here. It'd be sick if we can get better than 1 minute. I thought we just got 135. Let's see what we can do. Try to not loop this thing or send it into a wall or anything crazy this time. I can't get over how good this car drives with just a few parts swapped out. Well, okay, I did throw 10 grand at it, but still. Actually, I think it was 16 grand because I got 4 grand back from the wing. That's crazy. Okay, there we go. Caught it. We're good. We're good. A little bit less brakes. There we go. It's gonna downshift. Probably should have. It's alright. Only a minor mistake there. At least we didn't crash it. I'm just happy if I don't damage this thing anymore. Which, I mean, let's be honest. Press X for doubt. I'm probably gonna freaking total this poor car. Oh no. Oh man, I just want one clean lap. That was a good J-turn, but man, I just want one lap without a spin out. You know what, I'm just gonna run it and see what our hot lap time was, or will be. I think it said we had a best time of 141. Oh, there we go, 135 again. There we go. Actually remember to downshift on time that time. Cut this corner a little bit. Oh, but didn't get the weight transfer soon enough. I can't believe what a difference this car is. Like, genuine. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Okay. We bounced the wall, but luckily didn't damage anything. And at this point, I am doing worse than I was in the beginning of it. It's alright. We still got it. We're good. We're good. I can recover from that, kind of. As long as we're making money and not totaling the car, I'm happy. I think we should have a decent bit of money now. Might be able to throw a couple more upgrades at it, get this thing the power steering that I'm going to need to be able to use my wheel properly. Oh no. Oh, that's scary. I don't like that ditch. Oh my gosh. I need to quit driving this thing like a caveman, but stressing myself out over here. I do believe we have a new best though already, even with all those mistakes. That's insane. Alright, here we go. We got it this lap. We got it. We got it. This thing's sliding out a little more than I would like it to, but I think I'm just starting to push it a little more, so I'm starting to notice it. There we go. Remember to downshift here. A little bit of a slide. We're good though. Got it. This thing responds so well. Oh my gosh. Shift, if you're watching this, I understand the obsession now. This is so much fun. Also, big shout out to the homie Shift. If you haven't seen his channel, absolutely recommend it. He's got some really good videos. Shift is one of the few guys that actually inspired me to start recording for YouTube. Also, big shout out to Raceless, the guy behind the mod. One of the two guys behind the mod, I should say. Raceless was a big push on me starting to record for YouTube. Every stream that I was in, he'd tell me that I should start recording and quit overthinking it and everything, and it did help a lot. Big shout out to those guys. And also, speaking of other channels to watch, McGrory is an absolute machine. Oh my gosh. A little bit of damage. Alright, just a taillight and a bumper. Anyways, big shout out to McGrory. He's, I'll have him linked as well. That man is a machine. He was in the middle of moving and still managed to put out multiple videos while moving. Like, insanity. I aspire to be at that level. That's some commitment, and I respect it. And he does really good videos for BeamNG content as well. None of these guys have the amount of subscribers that I think they should, so I absolutely recommend checking them out if you're looking for more BeamNG content. I'm super salty. I spacked the car. I made it so many laps without actually damaging it yet. Oh no, there it is. I had to say something. I jinxed myself real good. Nope. Nope. Alright, you know what? We'll just finish in reverse then. It's fine. Everything is fine. It's just a little bit sideways. It's fine. I at least want to get the money from this lap before we quit. Man. Back at the garage here, we are going to go ahead and repair this car. We do have vouchers, luckily, so we're going to go ahead and use that. And I might list this for sale. I do really like this car, so I'm kind of torn on that. I think I want to keep it, but at the same time, I could get a lot of money with a decent D-Series. So I think we're going to go throw some upgrades at it real quick, and then run a few more laps. Get a little bit more money and get ourselves a cheap D-Series, then I can start doing cargo missions and trailer missions, because those have money at them. I mean, we've been at the racing here for a little bit and don't have a ton of money to show for it. Now, this car's not crazy fast. I could make it way faster, but I think a D-Series is the next move for sure. I think I'm going to throw these upgrades at it and then listed up for sale. I completely forgot that we had a bunch of parts to sell. It's only about $1,000, but that's better than no dollars. But I think I'm going to go ahead and post this up for sale. It is worth 31 grand. We would get 20 selling instantly. That puts us at 22 grand. Or we can try out the new marketplace. So that was a new feature added pretty recently. It's honestly pretty great. You can get offers as you use the car. We apparently have a 1:22 hot lap time in this thing. That's cool. I like that it shows you your times on this. That's super cool. Alright, now I think we should try a car meet to try and actually... I messed up here. I should have done a car meet first. Okay, so we're gonna pull up the phone here and see... Nope, that's the wrong button. See if we can get a car meet here. Now, one of the cool things about the car meets, I don't think I've shown them yet. It's been a little while since I recorded. I don't know if the car meets were released the last time I recorded. One cool thing is that it actually increases your vehicle value by a little bit. Not a ton, but any little bit helps, especially when you're getting randomized offers. If it's a car that's popular with the community, you might get a little bit more money for it. Even if it's completely mismatched body panels like this thing is. Okay. As long as I don't total it on the way there.
Ha! Foreshadowing.
Oh, not paying attention. Oh god, not ideal.
Damn it!
I guess that's one way to lose the cops. Just launch yourself into a lake. / ocean. Use another voucher. No money out of our pocket. I think I'm going to paint this thing. If we're going to have any street cred, I feel like this car should be one color. I mean, it is kind of fitting for a 240 looking car to have a bunch of mismatched panels, but we can be better than that. Alright, we got ourselves a nice new paint job. And I think we should be just about good to head out to the car meet. Now, hopefully... Let's see. Oh, gotta be parked to open the phone. Go ahead and set our route. Let's see what we can do here. Headlights on for safety, obviously. And I will meet you guys there. Alright, we have made it to the car meet. Now, I am going to go ahead and park my car here and check out the other cars. Now, if there is a custom plate and not a random generated plate, it's actually somebody who created that car. So there are a few random generated ones, but there should be some created by members of our Discord. And I am excited to see if we can find any. It doesn't look like any of these are. Maybe the SUV? Nope. Doesn't look like any of them are created in the Discord this time around. These are all just randomly generated. That's weird. I thought there was more, but I'm not sure if you caught it, but the going to the car meet actually increases your car's value by 1%, which might not seem like a lot, but once you start getting into more expensive cars, It does definitely add up real quick. Like if your car is worth $100,000, that's already $1,000 right there. So now this car is definitely not worth that, but 1% would help. Here we go. We got an offer for $13,000 from Smash Rollers. That is just disrespectful. We did get a $34,000 offer from Noah Bargain Hunter Green. Cool. We're definitely going to accept that in a minute here. I think we're going to go drive back to the garage first. But once the car meet is over, you can see everybody starts to leave. It's honestly super cool. I seriously love that they added that. And I'm going to accept the offer. That's cool. Alright, so we've got $49,000 to play with here. I did not think we would have that much money early on like this. So let's go spend it. I kind of want this Bruckle 9. I know it's a terrible idea, but I just want it. Or we could get an MD series. No, that would do... Oh my gosh, this thing's so cool. We barely don't have enough money for it. I don't even know what I would use it for, but it just looks sick. 669 horsepower. Nice. I think I might go with this higher mileage, slightly newer short cab, short bed one, just because it's cheap. And then we can afford to upgrade it as we go. Alright, we got this thing for basically $15,500. And I'm excited to see if we got ripped off or not. I feel like it should be worth pretty much that. I don't think it's going to be super far off. I don't think we're going to make any money on it though because of the taxes. Let's see where we're sitting. Oh! But we made just shy of $1,000 on this car. Or at least got $1,000 off, I should say. Now I'm going to do some mild upgrades to it real quick and see how we're looking after. And we've got our truck all set up here. Now this is a decent little D-Series. We've got a bit of a backdate on the front end. I like this style better than the late front ends. And we added a Stage 1 performance block, Stage 1 supercharger, gooseneck in the bed, changed the interior color. Oh wait, no, actually the interior color is the same. Race brakes, and my favorite part, air ride suspension, just because it's fun. There is a little bit of a functional reason why I went with that, just because the main purpose of this truck is a little bit of towing. Now, we're not going to be towing any, semi-truck trailers or anything with this thing, obviously. It's a short bed, short cab. But if we have any heavy trailers, we'll at least be able to raise the rear end up at the touch of a button. So that should be pretty useful. And it should be good for making a nice little race truck later on, once we have a more heavy-duty D-Series. But with that, I think I'm going to call it quits for this episode, and I just want to give a massive shout-out to the Raceless team for putting together such an awesome mod. This is always so much fun. Now, I can't wait to make some real money with this truck, so that way we can head out to Italy. That is the next step. I don't think I'm going to spend much time trying to get any garages here, because I just want to go straight to Italy and get ourselves a garage there. But either way, thank you guys for watching to the end here, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Peace.